Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 2 of the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse for the Super Nintendo. And we are entering our second stage, Dark Forest. Ooh! But before we enter the stage proper, we have a cutscene. You have been doing very well against the Emperor's magic, I see. Oh, hi, wizard! What are you doing here? I have come to give you this magic turban. Gee, thanks! But what's it do? With this turban, you will have the power to perform magic and to remain underwater for a very long while. Use it wisely and be careful. Okay, so the wizard's actually useful. He's pretty much given us our first set of, well, clothes to use in the game. Well, other clothes to use in the game besides, well, Mickey's default clothing, default pants and stuff, so, yeah. Anyway, here we are. We have the magic outfit. And what the magic outfit does, well, what it does is that it can shoot energy from Mickey's finger. And when you charge it up, it can shoot stronger magic. And, okay, folks, yeah, this is obviously a nod to, well, a certain blue bomber, because, again, this game was published by Capcom, so, well, developed by Capcom, so it would make sense that they would try to sneak a nod to, well, you know who. So, yeah. Anyway, enter this door right here. And we come to this little secret room where we can get another heart. Booyah! We now have 5 hearts. Woohoo! And don't worry, I'm going to get, well, a couple more in this video. Yeah, in this part I'm going through 2 stages. Why? Because I can. Alright. Now, the thing about the magic clothes is, when you use magic to basically shoot enemies, there is a life meter that will, well, energy meter that will get depleted. But you can refill the energy meter by touching or collecting these magic lamps that are scattered throughout the level. And you can also get these magic lamps when you enter the shop, if you have the money, that is. Now, speaking of, you might be wondering, why do I suddenly have 200 plus coins in my inventory? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret right now. What I did was, ooh, that was close. I hate that fish. I hate that fish. Ooh. Alright, as I was saying, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. What I did was, off-screen, I essentially grinded for coins, and in the process, I got a game over. Now, the thing about this game I do like is, you have unlimited continues, and you can die where, essentially, you left off. Like, take for example, if I were to die in stage 2-4, I would respawn after continuing on level 2-4. So, yeah, the game is merciful like that. I mean, it is a game made for kids, so I understand why the developers did that. Because they want kids to, well, have a fair chance, have a fair, chance of beating the game, you know? So, yeah. However, this game does have a difficulty option, so if you think this game is too easy, you can switch to a harder difficulty for this added challenge, because people are like that, you know? So, yeah. And here we are. Because of the magical turban clothes, we can now breathe underwater for a good long time. Whoa, what? Or, I don't think... Is this water? Or is this tree sap? Or, yeah. And those doors right there, there's definitely a Metroid vibe to them. You have to shoot them to get them to open up. However, if they close in on you before you cross to the other side, they will hurt you. And as you probably have seen already, I hate these... What are these things? These crab duck things? I mean, they look like a beach or something. What kind of world does Mickey live in? Yeah. So yeah, magic turban creates a bubble around so good old Mickey can breathe, and that is fantastic. Alright, there we go. Now, if you want to get to the shop in this level, what you have to do is just go down. Whee! And the reason I'm entering the shop is, well, there's another heart I can buy. Yep, and that's why I had the 200 plus coins, because, well, more health is important, you see. Now, here's the thing about hearts in the shop, is not every world will have shops that have hearts available. And you have to know exactly which world's shop to go to get the hearts, so, yeah. Anyway, we have this mini boss right here that'll hop around, produce some spike balls, and occasionally he will toss his hula skirt, I think that's what it is, at Mickey like a blade saw type thing, and that's a pretty sight. He died in the nude. Ugh. Although I have to admit, back when I was wee little lad, I found these trees a bit creepy, you know, with Pete's faces all about, all menacing like, ugh. That is the stuff of nightmares right there, folks. If you're a young kid, that is. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of the living forest from Mortal Kombat 2. You know, what would make this thing a little bit more atmospheric is to, well, make the trees growl a little, you know, kind of like the living forest. But I understand this game was made for little kids, and they don't want to get kids, well, even more nightmares because, you know, the sight of a menacing Pete over here is just, yeah. Anyway, coming up are these fish that, well, I really hate. Basically, if you get too close, whoa! Oh, thank goodness invincibility frames. If you get too close to a fish, one of these kind of fish, and even if you do have full health, well, if they bite you and drag you down, well, you lose a life, and that is no good at all. Well, anyway, folks, here we are. We're nearing... Whoa, that was close. We're nearing the boss, and before I do, I'm going to get a little magic refill, because, yeah. Now, also in the shop, you can buy essentially a way to have your magic power, meaning it'll take half the energy used to use your magic power. But, for the sake of this playthrough, I'm not going to, because, well, there are ways you can conserve your magic energy. If you want to get rid of blocks, you can switch to normal Mickey, and he can toss the blocks around, and that sort of thing, you know? You can conserve magic that way. Or if you want to, well, money grind, lose a life, and start at a level with a bunch of coins, yeah, you get to keep the coins and the hearts you have gathered as long as you continue. Again, that's a good thing about this game I like. It adds a sense of fairness, you know? So yeah, it does kind of remind me of Sly Cooper, well, because I'm playing that game at the same time, but yeah. Alright, here we are, the boss of Stage 2, this giant spider. And to be honest, this guy's no threat. You can either shoot him with magic energy, or you can just stomp on his head. And all he'll do is just move around and shoot web from the behind. And the web doesn't even go across the screen, so, yeah, no threat at all. I mean, touch damage, of course, and of course, the more you damage him, he'll get faster, and, yeah, you want to be careful of that. So I'm just going to go and stomp on him to death. There we go. And there goes the Pete Ghost, and, yeah, that's it for Stage 2. Yeah, I know it feels kind of short in comparison, but, well, that's why I'm going on to the next stage in this video, because, again, I can. Oh, yeah, you get some money every time you complete a stage. I don't know what's the requirement for that. I'm not entirely sure, so, yeah. Alright, so let's see. Let me reel up about the magical quest right quick. Magical quest. Starring Mickey Mouse. Okay. Alright. First of all, woo! Going down. Okay. Yeah. Here we are at our third stage right here, and, if you couldn't tell by that title, it's, pretty, it's about to get a little warm, because, we're going down to the fiery pits of, well, flaming, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, basically we have an elevator section. Just watch out for enemies, blocks, and don't get crushed by these spikes, because that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, let me see. Some information right quick. Okay. Alright, this game, Magical Quest, was released in 1992 and 1993, and it would later be re-released for the Game Boy Advance in 2002. So, that's nice. Now, there was a port for the Sega Mega Drive, but that plan was abandoned for some reason. Probably because they couldn't get the emulation system to work or something, so, yeah. Now, here's the thing. You may have seen on the title screen that, well, there was an option for 2 players. It's basically 2-player alternative, you know, just like how Mario Brothers would work. Player 1 would play through a level and then complete it or die, and then player 2 would play the same level as pretty much their own Mickey, and yeah, it's a nice thing for a competition, see who can get to the end first, that sort of thing. Anyway, we have this mini-boss right here in part 1 of this stage, so yeah. Basically, he'll swing his hammer trying to raise the lava, and he'll occasionally jump around and shoot fireballs. But if you just hit his head or blast him, he's no problem at all. And yeah, it's blazing hot, so it's like we're in Dantes Inferno all of a sudden. But don't worry, we have a way to combat these flames. Here we are. Meet Firefighter Mickey. Firefighter Mickey. Yes, the guy has his uses, so, yeah. First of all, he can push these gray blocks with the burst of water. And these flame enemies stand no chance. No chance at all. There we go. It's so satisfying. There we go. Yeah. Behold the power of H2O! Yeah. Water. Although I do have to say, hot water from a hose, highly pressured, it really can push things, and it really can hurt at times, because I've once experienced it some time ago, if I think, so yeah. Alright, we got these moving platforms, and we have fire hydrants. Yeah, just like the magic clothes, the firefighter clothes use up water energy. It makes sense because, well, water, you see. And of course, to refill the water, you have to get the fire hydrants. It makes sense. Fire hydrants, a nice little callback to those days. So, yeah. Anyway, this room here just contains some coins. But it is important to gather coins if you want to go into the shop to get some items, like hearts, like I showed you earlier. So, yeah. Whoa. Fire enemy, fire bad. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Now, as you see here, these little platforms with a face on them, they can catch on fire at certain points, but you can douse them, and at the same time, you can stop the fire, well, the face platforms, so that you can get onto them before they move again. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool, interesting detail. I do have to say, back in the day, these graphics were amazing. I mean, the Super Nintendo back in the day really produced some high-quality graphics for the time, the 16-bit. Now, that's not a knock against the Sega Genesis. No. It's just that, it's just, still, I mean, games like Super Mario World, A Link to the Past, Mega Man X, this game, I mean, it was back when Nintendo was at its prime, you know. But then things happened, and, yeah. Alright, let's go up here. Okay. Yeah. You know, technically, those Mickey blocks with the rings, even though I can pull them as regular Mickey, they can still be destroyed by using, well, Magic Mickey or Fireman Mickey. So, yeah. But like I said, I want to conserve my energy because, well, again, I am not going for those use half the energy to shoot your item. So, yeah. Of course, you want to be careful here, obviously. Just time your jumps carefully and ouch. I do like how this platform is automatically programmed for you to go up to the top when you get, well, on it, just so you can get these coins right here. It's like, the game knows. And obviously there's something secret up there if that section of, if there's a hole in the fire ceiling thing, so, yeah. Fire. Hi, not Thwomps. Yeah, these things are essentially thwomps, but not thwomps, because it's a Disney/Capcom game, and thwomps are a Nintendo creation, because, yeah. Alright. Alright, you gotta time it carefully, because, well, even though they take a heart off your character, they can really hurt. They can really stack up the damage if you really screw up this platforming section, as I'm about to demonstrate, unfortunately. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to get down there to that giant Mickey block, because it has coins. I could skip out on the coins, but again, I want to save up all my money because, spoilers, coming up, well, in a couple of worlds, will be another shop in which I can buy a heart. So, yeah. Ow! Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get these blocks, well, get these small mouse blocks broken. I mean, you have to time it real carefully, folks, because, again, these things hurt. Ow! Good thing Mickey's a cartoon character, or else he would be dead. Well, technically he can die, it's his video game, but he has lives, he can respawn, so there's that. There we go. Now that I only have one heart left, oh geez, I gotta plan this carefully. But thankfully, I will come up on another big heart in which it will refill my health. Just like in Legend of Zelda. Alright, you gotta be careful around here because the flame ceiling will come up and down. And we have to do, when it gets low enough, we have to duck inside the water to be safe. Like so, because, well, fire does not like water, you know. And oh goody, another one of these fish that can drag you down no matter how much health you have. I hate these fish, I hate these fishes. Are these like the Tasmanian devils of fish because of the spinning? But this is a Disney game because Tasmanian devils like that only exist in Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes, and yeah. Anyway, make sure you switch to Magic Turban right here, and shoot this block right here, and bam, another heart, which means I am now up to 7. Woohoo! And yeah, spoilers, there are only 10 hearts you can get maximum in this game, so, well, you can get up to 10 hearts. What I'm saying is your health can be at 10 hearts, you see, because, yeah. Although I have seen challenges where some would go with, you know, 3 hearts only, 3 heart runs like in Zelda, so, yeah. But if you want to be safe, get up to 10 hearts and you'll be alright. So, yeah. Alright, before I continue onward with this puzzle, if you shoot this block right here, and I prefer Turban because, yeah, you don't have to hold it. And there we go. Yep, that doll right there equals an extra life. Yeah, it's a nice little callback to DuckTales in which when you get a Scrooge McDuck doll, you get an extra life, you know? Because this game and that game were developed by Capcom. Because, yeah. Yeah, what you're supposed to do with this puzzle is manipulate the platform so you can get to the other side. And there is a shop over there if you manipulate the platforms just right, but I will not be able to get to it because, well, I screw up the puzzle. But I can tell you that you're not really missing nothing. There is no hearts for sale in that shop. It's just hearts to refill yourself, fire hydrant and magic lamp to refill your energy, and, well, to have options if you have enough money, but other than that, you're not really missing much. Yeah. Now, you may be wondering, why am I uploading this on a Friday? What happened to Tuesday, Thursday? Well, here's a little bit behind the scenes what's going on for this week. Well, work has basically been stressful. Well, my real work, that is, my real world work, and which caused me to put things behind on my uploading channel, my uploading schedule. So, yeah, this video will be uploaded on Friday if it hasn't been already. And then I will upload the next part of Sly Cooper on a Saturday. And for those of you who are watching my comic reviews, Sonic Universe 61 will be uploaded that Sunday, if I manage to get things worked out, that is. So, yeah. And just a little behind the scenes here at MGU. Yeah, I'm going to abbreviate my channel to MGU because it just sounds pretty cool, you know? So yeah, anyway, we have the boss of Stage 3, this statue thing that breathes fire. And obviously we have to douse it out with water. Now, the more you douse it, the cooler it will become, and, well, first of all, you'll go in the opposite direction, and the platforms will get a little faster. And of course, the fire it produces, if you spray water on it, it will create fire hydrants in order for you to refill your water, so, yeah. All in all, this boss is actually pretty easy, and quick. So, yeah, that's it for Stage 3. Alright. Now take the spotlight, Mickey. Take the spotlight. You definitely deserve it. You are the star of this game. So yeah, with that, folks, I will see you in part 3, in which we will climb a mountain and head through an ice level. So, see you then.